actually the symphony was planned a long time ago. And this is a particular symphony which requires incredible forces from the orchestra. You have a big orchestra plus the banda, stage banda. So, of course, when we did it in Easter Festival in Salzburg, and they said we absolutely must do it, we're not going to change it, which was great. And I remember Christian Tillemann at the time, who was the artistic director of the festival, he also said we absolutely must do it. He insisted, and I was very happy to do it. So the stage of Salzburg Festival is huge, enormous, and it allowed us to put this big orchestra on stage, and the sound which was produced by at that time, Dresden Staatskapelle was incredible. So for me this is a very, very important and special symphony, because it's probably one of the symphonies which represents how much people suffer and how music can show this kind of drama, but also we must not trivialize. Yes, it is a Leningrad symphony, it was written during the Second World War. It's important also to see for us how Shostakovich is going through transformation as a composer, because we know his symphony number 6, we know his number 5, but then he goes into 7, and how the next symphonies become completely different symphonies after the 7th. And of course he was already a different composer, different man with much more life experience. It's very challenging for the orchestra, this symphony. It's very long, it's very big, it has a lot of solos, important solos, so and also has a very strong message about human life, humanity, and how fragile is human life. I think this is probably the most important message which Shostakovich always tried to say in all his music, all of his symphonies. It's about humans, it's about the personality. I think a lot of people will feel very what's the word? They will feel a similarity in what this music expresses, and I think for Japanese people who through history also, and in this case I would probably speak how much Japanese people suffered when it comes to climate problems and the recent earthquake where people are suffering, and I feel very, very sorry. I think it's a human being suffering and being in a difficulty. It's such a common feeling which every nation understands. You don't need to speak that language. When somebody is in a difficult situation and you want to help them, and you have empathy and feel sorry for this person, so I think Japanese people will feel every single note and pain this music shows. And I don't want to attribute this music only to the Second World War, which it was written during. Music is eternal, and I think we as people, as a society, must listen more to this music and learn, because unfortunately humans is a wonderful race, is a wonderful biological organism, but it has one fault: it doesn't learn from mistakes. So through the history, human didn't learn anything. We had so many horrible wars, terrible mistakes. We still don't learn, we repeat them. And maybe music, somebody like Shostakovich in the 7th Symphony, he can remind us what can happen to human life if we are not careful.